We got it. Hey guys, Jay Nasty here. What is up, boys? How you guys doing today? So as you guys saw from the very first clip, that was my very first nuclear with the KN, and this gameplay that I'm showing you guys is 101 kills nuclear gameplay, 30 kills right on the dot, and actually somebody spawns behind me later in the gameplay and shoots me as soon as I get my nuclear. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, make sure to drop a like button, hit that sub button, and leave a comment, baby. But anyways, that was so cringy. But anyways, let's talk about the gun setup right here I'm using, guys. I'm using the KN. It is a very inconsistent gun. It's either hit or miss, but what I'm rocking on here is grip, stock, and hybrid mags with the ELO. I actually love hybrid mags on the KN, and I wish a lot of the other guns had hybrid mags. And I also like the way the player model holds this gun. He's honestly holding like a bar. It's pretty sick looking, and the Panther camo actually looks dope on this. So really digging the KN aesthetically. And overall though, the gun is very inconsistent for me. One thing that I've noticed is that the ICR, I believe both these guns are 5-shot kills, and one thing that I don't understand is the ICR shoots faster and has less recoil, and it's a 5-shot gun, while the KN shoots slower, has more recoil, and it's a 5-shot gun. One thing that I didn't understand is that the KN in Blackout is a 7.62 ammo, which means it's a bigger bullet, while I'm assuming the ICR would be like a 5.56 ammo, which means it's a smaller bullet that should do less damage. But I don't know what it is with the multiplayer. It just seems like the guns that are a little bit slower fire rate, they don't hit harder than their counterparts that shoot faster. Just wanted to throw that out there. One thing that I want to talk to you guys real quick about, and if you guys are struggling with lobbies, finding 5-man parties, etc., like me, one thing that I've been doing lately is I've been playing in the chaos modes only. And what do I mean by this? I've been playing in the chaos deathmatch mode. I think it's kill confirmed and team deathmatch, and I believe that's it. And then there's also called the chaos it's not control, it's chaos capture, where you play control, hardpoint, and domination. One thing that I've noticed about these playlists is that the populations are a lot bigger, therefore the player base is a little bit easier. You find easier lobbies, if that makes sense. So I highly recommend trying the chaos chaos capture playlist. I highly recommend playing it. This was actually the best lobby of the day, and what do you know, I drop a nuclear in a 100 kill game. The connection, however, was very, very inconsistent, and I'm also debating on buying a new router. There is a Netgear router for sale right now that has a geographic lock on it, so you can only connect to servers in a certain radius. It's kind of like a NetDuma, if you know what that is. I might buy it and do a video on it and just give you guys an update to see if it works, if my connection feels better, etc., because I know a lot of the times that I play this game, my connection is going from, I can either be on a 17 ping or I can be on a 100 ping, depending on which server I connect to. Now, one thing that you guys know about my last video, if you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. It's how Treyarch did us dirty with the 20-tick servers. I feel like the KN is really inconsistent because of these servers, just because I don't know why, but there's one part in this game where I'm shooting a guy, I shoot him like 20 times, man, and he just does not die. It's around mid-map. He's in the hard point, and I just could not kill him. It just felt like Black Ops 1-esque Call of Duty. Bad connection, bad hit detection, and it just felt really, really bad. And that's why I kind of don't recommend the KN if you're trying to go for high kill games. The ICR all day, baby. The ICR just melts. And what's kind of weird is the ICR on PC actually sucks. It's a weird ordeal. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. PC plays so much different than console, and I don't know why. But like I said, I feel like the KN suffers from the low tick rate, and I think once they increase the tick rate a little bit, the KN might be one of the better guns out there. Now, one thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about today was Treyarch actually responded to the network issues and the network performance, and I'm going to read the response right here. They actually posted it on Reddit. I'm going to put the Reddit post in the comment section below, I'll put it in the comment section below. I'll pin the post. If you guys don't know what Reddit is, it's pretty much just a giant forum where people have it's something called subreddits, where they talk about certain things. Like there's a Black Ops 4 subreddit where you can go subscribe to, leave comments, put posts on. It's just a giant forum. But I'm going to put the Reddit comment, or the Reddit post, as the top comment in the description below. But anyways, this is what they had to say. We've also noticed a lot of discussion around network performance over the past couple of days, and we wanted to take a moment to address this directly. We're constantly working to optimize the game, and particularly network performance, to ensure the highest quality online experience for our players. For a game launch with as massive a population as ours, hitting so many global servers at once. We configure our infrastructure to ensure game stability at the highest priority over all other factors. Now, this to me is a cop-out, 100% a cop-out. They should have addressed this issue before people found out about the tick rate being so low. So this is what I just don't, I feel like this is a cop-out. I don't feel like this is genuine. I feel like they got caught with their pants down, and that's just the cold, hard truth. Now, here's the second part of their post. Now that we passed the initial launch of the game, we are focusing on fine-tuning network performance around the globe using real-world data that we have collected. I mean, that's why you have a beta, but then you have a beta on 60 hertz and then you drop it to 20 hertz. It just doesn't make sense. Over the course of the next 2 weeks, we'll roll out several updates to our network setup that will continue to improve upon the experience of our players since launch. As we've always said, launch is just the beginning. We're committed to making Black Ops 4 the best supported game we've ever delivered. This is a journey that will involve constant adjustments, improvements, and additions. We appreciate your continued support and patience. Thank you, Treyarch. Now, another thing that I've noticed out of this second post is they haven't addressed the tick rate issue at all, and if they're going to increase the tick rate to the beta tick rate. Now, I feel like they're wording their response very well, and they're kind of hiding the fact that I really don't think these servers are going to go back to 60 tick. If I was Treyarch and I knew my network was going to, you know, be unstable at the beginning, and then as we sort it out, we can increase to 60 tick hertz, I would say it in this comment below, because that's what they believe. But you know, they're not addressing the tick rate at all. They just say we will continue to improve upon the experience of our players, and that's about it. They're not addressing the tick rate at all. They're kind of, like I said, copping out. They're diverting from it. And one thing that I've also wanted to notice, or wanted to let you guys know, if you guys look at the multiplayer release notes or patch notes since this game came out, they addressed some specialist bonus. They addressed some additional spawn points on certain maps. And also in here, they addressed an issue that highlighted the wrong score on the scoreboard if the scoreboard was open immediately after death. Specialist jumping while sprinting with Rune now performs the same as well with other specialists. So in the week of playing in the beta testing, they have not addressed any issues with the sound, the spawns, the inconsistency, the weapon balance. A lot of PC players are crashing. There's bad memory leak on PC as well. There's a whole lot of issues that have not been addressed at all in these patch notes in the first week. And they haven't even addressed the servers, which is kind of weird to me. If it's going to be the most supported game, it's been a week. We need to start seeing some kind of patch notes that are, you know, let's make the sound more clear. Let's make dead silence. If you have dead silence on, you can actually hear the enemy team's footsteps, not just your teammates' footsteps. There's just a whole lot of issues that I feel like they're ignoring and they haven't done anything about. One thing that I've always kind of hated about Call of Duty, it takes a while for them to update their game and patch their game. As you guys saw with the previous Call of Duty World at War II, I didn't even play that game after the first day I played it. I felt like it was a trash game, so I didn't touch it. What do you know? What was it? 3-6 months later, the game is actually really enjoyable. They have a lot of good maps. The hit detection's good. The spawns are good, and a lot of people thoroughly enjoyed World War II. And I missed out on that because of the very beginning. A lot of players leave at the beginning, and me personally, as a COD veteran, I hate that word, by the way. I'm a COD veteran, guys. I'm a COD veteran. One thing that it kind of does to me, people like me, as you guys know from my previous YouTube uploads, I usually come in a week, upload a couple videos, and then I'm out, because there's some issues that I find with the game that need to be patched or need to be fixed that I never see corrected through its, you know, in a timely manner is what I would say. If you're paying $60 for a game, it should be polished. There's too many issues where, like, you watch the play of the game and you kill one person and then you don't see anything for the rest of the game, or, you know, you're dying to broken headshots. I don't know if you guys saw that Reddit post where the headshot hitbox is absolutely just broken completely. There's just a lot of issues that just need to be fixed right off the bat. So people like me who spent the $60 on the game, the $65 with tax, by the way, you know, it's just, you enjoy it more, you know? I mean, they're going to lose a lot of customers, and if you're going to have microtransactions for cosmetics or the season pass kind of stuff or skins, you know, you're going to lose a lot of your player base, and a lot of your player base wants to buy stuff, but they're hesitant now. You know, a lot of Reddit posts are actually complaining how they're not going to buy anything anymore. So you're losing out on additional revenue on your game because of delayed support for the game. So that's really all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. hopefully you enjoyed the 100 kill nuclear gameplay with the KN, one of the most inconsistent guns I've used, and very hard to get headshots. I don't know about you guys. I played hardcore though. Hardcore is easy for headshots with the KN. Just saying that. I'm just talking about core generally. And I might be locking diamond assault rifles probably by tomorrow. I should have diamond assault rifles. Just got to get all these long shots, because long shots in this game are insanely long and almost impossible on most of the maps. I really wish they would address long shots as well, so I can get diamond camo on my assault rifles really quickly. But hopefully you guys do enjoy. If you do, like I said, make sure to drop a like. If you want to give me a follow on Twitter, I'd appreciate it as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and leave a comment below with your opinion, and I like to read all the comments. It's a great thing. It's a great thing, guys. We're great. Anyways, peace out. Slap, hey, motherfuckers. Yeah, boy. Yeah.